Grade 9. Today we go on speaking about extreme sports. And today we will do some listening. Before we start listening, please look at these words. Board, wetsuit, sail, life jacket, helmet, goggles, knee pads, fit, patient, imaginative, courageous, good sense of balance, cooperative, strong, determined, good training and adventures. So, we'll need all these words. Why? Чому ж нам потрібні ці слова? Тому що зараз ми прослухаємо з вами інформацію про деякі види спорту. That is windsurfing, skateboarding, parachuting and basketball. Що ж ми почуємо? Перш за все, equipment. Тобто, що потрібно, щоб займатися цим видом спорту. Then pros за, cons or contras проти, and what skills or qualities should a person possess? Які потрібні людині якості to do or to go these different sports. Well, to play basketball, to go parachuting, skateboarding or windsurfing. So, now we are listening and filling in the blanks. Заповнюємо пропуски.
Exercise 11, page 68.
This is Mandy, and a very good morning to all you listeners out there. Today on our weekly sports programme, we have Barbara Clooney, a windsurfing instructor, and John Clarence, who, at the tender age of 16, is the reigning skateboard champion. We also have with us Larry Cooper, who runs his own parachuting school, and folks, no introduction is needed for Samuel Bull, basketball star and teen idol. Right, Barbara, first things first. What kind of equipment is needed for windsurfing?
Well, a board, obviously. A wetsuit would also be a good idea for anyone planning to windsurf in cold water.
Тож, board and wetsuit. До речі, воно може писатися через риску, може писатися як одне слово. Тобто потрібна сама по собі дошка і гідрокостюм, якщо людина збирається займатися цим спортом в холодній воді чи при холодній погоді.
And what does this sport offer?
Naturally, it's a great way to keep fit, and I also find it particularly relaxing. On the other hand, however, windsurfing is an expensive sport. Lessons and equipment cost a lot.
So, it helps people to
What does this sport offer?
Naturally, it's a great way to keep fit, and I also find it particularly relaxing.
And it is relaxing, so windsurfing is relaxing. Well, I have a different idea about relax, but let it be. Relaxing. So it helps to keep fit and it is relaxing. Okay. We go on listening, but it is expensive. The argument against it is that windsurfing is an expensive sport.
On the other hand, however, Windsurfing is an expensive sport. Lessons and equipment cost a lot.
Lessons and equipment cost a lot.
So what talents or skills does one need?
And the skills.
Oh, the beginner has to be very courageous and determined.
Courageous, determined. Courageous, determined.
There are some dangerous currents out there. Since the beginner also has to learn to stand on his board, a sense of balance is definitely needed.
I see. Right, John. Now tell us a bit about skateboarding.
Skateboarding is for the young at heart. All you need is a skateboard, some knee pads, and a helmet for protection.
Why skateboarding, John?
It's fun.
So it's fun. And what else?
And don't forget, it's cheap too.
It's cheap. It is not expensive. It's cheap. Тобто, якщо у нас windsurfing – це дорогий вид спорту, то катання на скейті cheap. Ну, я б не сказала, що воно таке вже дешеве, але. Well, we go on.
The only problem is that you can hurt yourself. But if...
So I would imagine. And like windsurfing, I suppose.
So you can hurt yourself. And what is needed?
You would need a good sense of balance.
Yes, and you do have to be fit, especially if you intend to do jumps and spins.
I see. Thank you, John. Now, Larry, what in heaven's name attracted you to parachuting?
Parachuting, парашютний спорт.
What do we need apart from a parachute? Would you call it a safe sport?
Actually, all you do need is a parachute, and you can be guaranteed the most thrilling experience of your life.
So, потрібен парашют, and it will be a thrilling experience. Well,
However, now for the cons. Parachuting is in fact a risky sport.
it is a risky sport. Воно і зрозуміло. Because when doing it, the parachute may not open or might not open. And it is a risky sport.
I don't have to tell you why. And because of the lessons, it's also a very expensive sport. What you need is to be courageous. And to reduce the possibility of accidents, good training is absolutely essential.
So, courageous, good training.
Moreover, anyone who might be interested in taking up the sport should definitely be fit.
And
Now to something a little less adventurous, but no less exciting. Basketball. Over to you, Samuel.
Hey, basketball's for everyone. Rich, poor, young, old. Get yourself a ball, some trainers, a pair of shorts, and you're set.
What do you like about basketball?
It's interesting. There's no chance of getting bored while you're playing or watching the game.
so it is interesting. You never get bored. Well, it is interesting. It is interesting.
It's cheap, too. Just get a ball and a bunch of people who can play. The only problem is that it's tiring.
It's tiring. The only problem is that it's tiring. Тобто втомлює. It's tiring. It's tiring.
You have to keep running up and down the court.
What skills do you need?
Oh, since you're part of a team, you need to be cooperative and, like for most sports, fit. If
So, cooperative, fit, like most of sports. So, fit. Well,
If you want to play the game well, good training is also advised.
Whoops, sorry folks, run out of time. But not before we give our guests a very warm thank you.
so, окей. Ми з вами завершили табличку, а тепер ми пробуємо висловитися про ці види спорту. Ось дивіться, windsurfing. For windsurfing, or to go windsurfing, you need a board and a wetsuit if you are going to windsurf in cold weather and in cold water. Windsurfing helps you to keep fit, and it is also relaxing, a relaxing sport. But it is very expensive. To do this sport, you should be courageous, determined, and have a good sense of balance. So, and we can write all that. We can write all that down. So, to go windsurfing, you need a board, and a wetsuit, or we may write it this way, wetsuit, if you are going to surf in cold water. In cold water. Then, pros. This sport will help you to keep fit, and it is relaxing. Windsurfing will help you keep fit, moreover, it is very relaxing. The only drawback is that it is expensive. Єдиний недолік, the only drawback or the only disadvantage is this. The only disadvantage is that it is expensive. It is expensive. Well, and to do this sport, one should be, or you should be, to do windsurfing, you should be courageous, fit, yes, determined, and have a good sense of balance. Тепер таким самим чином пробуємо описати якийсь інший спорт, наприклад, скейтбордінг. To go skateboarding, you need a skateboard, knee pads, and a helmet. Skateboarding is for young people, but it is great fun and it is rather cheap. But doing skateboarding, you might you might hurt yourself, and you should have a good sense of balance and you should be fit. І далі ви самостійно описуєте ще два види спорту, parachutting and basketball, ось за таким зразком. Окей. Це і є ваше домашнє завдання. Описати один із пунктів 2, 3 або 3 або 4 вправи 10 із підручника і описати теж за зразком один із видів спорту – парашутінг or basketball. Окей. That is all for today. Bye.